Okay, so Roblox went down again yesterday, which is actually the 5th weekend in a row that it's been down, and it was down for like 2.5 hours. Now, I know a lot of you guys, including me, we like to make memes and jokes about it, but I wanted to make this video to talk about the real reason that Roblox goes down so much. It seems like the problem is just getting worse and worse. Is the reason that Roblox just has really bad servers? Is it all Pet Simulator X's fault? Do the top games on Roblox just have too many players? Well, the answer is actually pretty complicated. Let's dive into it. So first off, let's take a look at RoMonitor. For the people that don't know what this website is or what this graph is, it is a graph of the daily Roblox CCUs. Now, for the people that don't know what that means, CCUs stands for concurrent users, or essentially how many people are playing Roblox at one given moment. So like, for example, right now it is 2 a.m. in the morning on February 5th, and if we look at the graph, we can see there's 5.2 million people playing Roblox. Now, every time you see one of these big spikes on the graph, it's usually a Saturday or a Sunday, and it's a big peak moment for Roblox. As you can see right here, Saturday, January 28th, 8.6 million people playing. That was actually the most amount of players that Roblox had playing at one time ever in the entire history of Roblox. And well, if we come on over here to Saturday's graph, yesterday's graph, we can see they had 9.3 million people playing. Once again, breaking the all-time CCU record. In fact, if we change the graph to a month view or even a 2-month view, you can see that Roblox has actually broken their all-time player record literally every single weekend of the year so far. I made this tweet here. I said Roblox has once again broken its all-time CCUs with over 9.3 million active players right now. This includes 2 games with over 1 million players individually. Yeah, I'm not joking. Take a look at this right here. Pet Simulator X, 1.1 million people playing. Brookhaven, 1 million people playing. Even Blox Fruits over there with almost 600,000. Doors with almost 300,000. This is a lot of players. Now, you might be wondering how all of this ties into the reason that Roblox goes down so much, but don't worry, we're getting to that. I first want to stress to you guys just how crazy this graph really is. For example, this page right here is the most played games on Steam. We can see games like Grand Theft Auto 5. How many players did they have? Well, yesterday they had 170,000. Games like Apex Legends. How many players did they have? Well, they had 436,000 yesterday. The new Call of Duty game, 116,000 players. And well, we can actually see that Roblox games, a lot of these actually have more players than all of those games right now. Literally at 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm not joking. Look at this here. Blox Fruits, 640,000. Brookhaven, 436,000. Doors, 174,000. My point is, Roblox is really, really popular. It is more popular than ever before. And every single weekend so far this year, they've gotten more and more players compared to the previous weekend. Next weekend, there may even be 10 million people playing Roblox at one time. Imagine what it's going to look like during the summer when everyone's out of school. Roblox could have 15 million people playing. Like, it's crazy. And all of this ties back into why Roblox's servers go down so much. Well, the reason is this game right here. This is Pet Simulator X right here. It's the reason Roblox's servers go down so much. Now, wait a minute. Before you go and start hating on Pet Simulator X and start blaming it for Roblox's servers crashing, it's a little bit more complicated than that. If we take a look at this graph right here, here is Roblox's peak players from yesterday, and you'll immediately notice, well, Roblox crashed and the amount of players dropped down a lot. Like, it just straight up plummeted. It plummeted twice. Now, as you probably know, Pet Simulator X updated about right there. Immediately after the update, what happened? Well, yeah, that happened right there. And so what's going on is Pet Simulator X, it's a really big game. Yesterday, it had 1.1 million people playing the update. And so what happens whenever a game with 1 million people playing it shuts down, and then those million people all jump back on at the exact same time? Well, it pretty much overloads the Roblox's servers and everything just crashes. There's so many people joining these servers at the exact same time that Roblox just can't keep up with it. It literally breaks the website, and it's been doing that every single weekend. Now, again, you shouldn't blame Pet Simulator X for this. It's not their fault that their game is popular. Well, I mean, it is their fault that the game is popular, but you get the idea. If Doors had happened to update at 12 p.m. EST on a Saturday, they probably would have crashed Roblox too. Fact of the matter is, there's just a lot of games on Roblox right now that are massive games. Games like Blox Fruits, Doors, Brookhaven, Pet Simulator. These are games that have more people playing them than almost any other game on the planet. They have more people playing than Grand Theft Auto, than Call of Duty. We looked at the Steam charts earlier. These games are massive. And so this was pretty much destined to happen eventually. Eventually, Roblox would reach this point where the games on the website are just so big and popular that Roblox just can't keep up with it. And they actually talked about this last year at RDC. Here's the video right here. Let's take a listen.
It's Saturday morning. We're hitting a new peak load. All of engineers cheering, yeah. And then one of you goes and says, now's a great time to push a new update to my game to close the whole thing, and we'll have 1 million players want to rejoin right away.
Yep.
And at first, we just thought you hated us and you wanted to torture us, as we get these thundering herds storming into our matchmaking system and our scheduling system. And then we said, wait, no, they're geniuses. What they've figured out is this is the best way to promote a new feature, a new capability, and they're amping the crowd.
What better way to promote your new update than crashing the entire website? True.
Wonderful. So we got to support it. And that's one of the things we're focused on this year. So before, the only way we could deal with this was this really haphazard matchmaking, putting people back in random instances as fast as we possibly could. We're now going to make it so we do an outstanding job of matchmaking. Our goal this year is to be able to do 1 million matches and deployments in under 10 seconds.
So basically, what he's saying is whenever a big game shuts down for an update, they need to be able to put players back in those servers faster than they are now. And they're hoping that by doing that, well, they'll fix the problem. Now, that video is a few months old by now, about 4 or 5 months old if I'm right. So clearly they haven't made much progress on this yet, but it's something they're gonna have to figure out fast. Because like I said, what are they gonna do once summer hits? Once these games have millions of people playing them every single day because everyone's home from school in the summer, then what's going to happen? Because something that a lot of people don't think about is actually the effect that this has on developers. Like, of course, as a YouTuber, as a streamer, it's funny. You get to make the memes. Haha, Roblox's servers stink. But for a lot of Roblox developers, they're losing thousands of dollars because of this. Right here is actually an entire thread on the Roblox dev forum. Should developers get compensated for site downtime? Basically, it's a giant thread where developers talk about how much money they lose whenever Roblox goes down. Spoiler alert, it's thousands of dollars. And since most Roblox games make most of their money on Saturdays and Sundays, it really stinks when Roblox goes down because that means they're not making money. And for a lot of the big games like Pet Simulator, like Doors, probably doesn't matter that much. They're making tons of money anyway. But for the smaller developers, the ones that are just barely getting by, the ones that have the dream of being a big game developer, obviously they need that money to pay bills. They need that money to, live in a house or rent an apartment or get a car. So whenever Roblox goes down for a few hours every Saturday, that really hurts those developers. Unfortunately, Roblox hasn't really said much about this. The last time they even mentioned this problem was, again, in that video I showed 4 months ago. I think it would be pretty nice if Roblox came out and laid down a plan, a structure to how they're going to solve this problem, because Roblox just can't keep going down every weekend. This is a big problem now, but imagine a year from now. These games could have 2 million players. What's going to happen then? We might get a repeat of the great Roblox outage. You guys remember that, right? Whenever Chipotle updated their game, Roblox went down for like 3 days straight. Yeah, imagine that, but with 3 times the amount of people playing Roblox at one time. Roblox would be down for like a week, maybe even a month. It'd be crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why Roblox's servers go down. It's not because the servers are necessarily bad servers. They're not running on potatoes. It's just that Roblox's infrastructure, the actual website itself, literally can't handle that many people trying to join a Roblox game at one time. It breaks the whole website. Best of luck to Roblox. Fingers crossed it doesn't go down today. It probably will. And of course, if it does, you know where I'll be right here live on the channel.